Performative guys. What is it? Who are they? It's bro aura farming, pretending to read infinite jest with an iced green tea latte and wired Apple earbuds on the L when you're just trying to get to Trader Joe's. It's been all over lately. Loads of TikToks filling your feed when you should just be seeing beautiful brain rot. Shout out free lobotomy.
This cost me $9. I'm allergic.
This is the latest in cringe culture technology, performatism. It feels like anything you do is seen as performatism. I'm gonna start carrying my groceries by hand back home to avoid using a tote bag. Or is that more performative? Am I allowed to read anywhere other than a dark closet with a flashlight?
It's actually much better for the planet to read by matchlight.
Now, obviously, performative behavior exists. People brand themselves online and some actions can be hollow virtue signaling. Instagram has enforced a sort of individualistic attitude of showing your best life. We've lived in that online framework for so long now that it's leaked into our real lives. A guy flashing his bell hooks book extremely loudly turning the page so you'll notice. Didn't your elementary school librarian teach you how not to hurt books? Might not really care about the feminist struggle. He might just want others around her to think that he does. And let's actually look at feminism. What started as a radical fight against patriarchy has now been hollowed out into an aesthetic. I mean, capitalism does this. Just look at this epic progressive t-shirt you can buy at Target. Men quoting Angela Davis or signaling sensitivity online can look progressive, but is often just a way of accumulating cultural capital. Feminism becomes proof of his good taste or his aura rather than genuine passion for justice. This is just what neoliberalism does. It co-ops movements like feminism and shifts it away from a struggle to dismantle structural oppression and turns it into a branding exercise about self-empowerment and choice. Now, just general cringe culture overall. I'm not here to defend millennials. Do not call me a millennial sympathizer. But millennials are endlessly called cringe with their ukuleles, handlebar mustaches, mason jars, skinny jeans, hair. But hear me out. They were free of cringe at the time. They were there before social media was heavy with this shit. They could enjoy things without having to imply irony. They were cringe, but they were free. Now, cringe functions as a form of social control. It teaches us to censor ourselves and anticipate mockery before we even act. What gets dismissed as cringe is most often just sincerity, awkwardness, or just being real. Look at this dude just reading a newspaper and we just bully him. He's just reading Big Hoss, leave him alone. So yes, performativity exists, but it's been overblown into the cringe zeitgeist. It's made it so suspicion becomes the default. We don't ask ourselves if someone is being authentic, we just assume they're fake. In doing so, we rob everyone's ability to just simply be. And that's the trap of neoliberalism, turning all of us into our own little brand managers, monetizing every gesture and making us terrified of looking uncool. How do you even fight this? Reclaim the ordinary, read on the L, enjoy your green shit I'm allergic to. Be earnest in public. Sometimes the most subversive thing we can do is simply exist in the face of a system that wants to turn everything into a product. And if anyone watching this thinks I'm cringe for anything I said, I'm not, because I didn't write this.